What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Newt Scamander and Grindelwald brickheadz set from Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I watched that film the other day on Christmas Eve with my siblings for the second time. I still love it, and I liked it. I loved it even more that time, and my siblings all really liked it. Even my brother. And for all those who think that the films are or that it's a confusing film for some people, my brother had not seen the first one. I recapped it for him, but he loved it. So there you go. For people who think that it's hard to understand, for some people who haven't seen the first film, there you go. My brother loved it, and he hasn't seen it. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So we're gonna review this set. I guess I'll start with Newt. So Newt Scamander is one of my favorite Harry Potter characters. I didn't like the way they handled him in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald as much as in the first film. I think the blue color for the jacket is pretty good, maybe a little bit too light, but I really like it. He has the smaller suitcase instead of the new mold, but that's okay. He has a dark brown one, which is nice to get the bar piece in that brown color, even though they didn't use the new wand pieces, but I think it looks better than if they used the small wand pieces. No detail on the stand, so there's no need to show that. Nice print for the jacket, which they always have for these brickheadz. They always have exclusive prints, as you can see there. Um, the eyes there with no mouth, of course. And then the hair on this figure is insanely accurate. Um, I think the back is the worst part. It looks a little bit too combed. But for the character played by Eddie Redmayne, it captures it even better than the hairpiece in Lego, which I know a lot of people have been saying the hairpiece in Lego is a little bit too short. I think the hairpiece they use on the Lego minifigure, which I think I can grab actually. I'll grab the Lego minifigure. Which is this, of course, is the best they could do without making a new mold, in my opinion. I think it turned out pretty good. I think it's a good hairpiece choice. But I think this is even more accurate with the cheese or pizza slice pieces in the orange color. It's nice to get these pieces in this color in general, but just like it coming up at the top and then coming down on this side kind of, it's just a perfect hair design, and I think it works perfectly for the character played by Eddie Redmayne, and this is probably one of my favorite brickheadz. So, moving on to Johnny Depp, or Grindelwald, however you want to say it. He has a lighter brown one, which should be dark tan because they used the dark tan color for the other one included on the minifigure and the Dumbledore minifigure in the actual Harry Potter sets. He has an exclusive print once again in the green color for his little undershirt there. And then I really love what they did for the collar here on the shirt, which is they got these corner pieces and they used them to kind of stick out so they look like his collar on his shirt, which I think is fantastic. He has little gray pants there with boots, which is pretty cool. His um, black coat, and then he's got the one gray eye and the black eye, which is very accurate to the character. No mouth, but you have a mustache. And then the hair with the not buzz cut, but like the very thin hair, so you can almost barely see any hair. Like you can basically see his head in the movie. And then on the top, the design on the front for the hair is fantastically accurate. On the sides as well, on the top. Once again, in the back, didn't really need much detail, but I think they could have included a few little pieces there. It looks a little bit awkward on the back, like the top is kind of sticking off a little bit on the back. That's just a nitpick. This is fantastic once again. So moving on to the ratings for these brickheadz, I think the Newt brickhead is maybe a little bit better than the Grindelwald one, but I love both of these pretty much equally. This might be my favorite brickhead set, and as you know, I'm very selective about my brickheadz. I didn't used to care about this theme, then I got a few, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are insanely accurate. And the hair on these is, once again, insanely detailed, insanely accurate. I think the hair for Grindelwald is even more accurate than the actual figure. I think the hair for the figure was terrible. Um, it was just that short hair. They really need to use the Zane hairpiece from the Ninjago movie for their next Grindelwald minifigure. I mean, Lego, if you're designing sets for, like, Fantastic Beasts 3, whatever it's going to be called, just give him that Zane hair, because it's so much more accurate than the other hairpiece. But anyway, we are getting off topic. So I think these figures, or these brickheadz, are fantastic. They're probably my favorite brickhead 2-pack. I think the value here is insane. So I'm going to give this set an A. There's a few nitpicks, like Grindelwald's hair is kind of sticking off a little bit on the back. It's really like my only nitpick with this set at all, really. And like the wand coloring is a little bit off, but other than that, also I don't entirely like the gray for Newt's pants. I think they should be the same blue as the jacket, but I understand that would be a little bit confusing melding with the jacket. So overall, this is a fantastic brickheadz pack. It's insane with value. Even the color for Newt's hair, those pieces, in that color is amazing. So, and then the brickhead eyes in gray for Grindelwald. You get a spare, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna give this set an A. I have a few little nitpicks, but overall, this is probably one of my favorite brickhead sets, and I think you should definitely get it. So, yeah, that's it for my review of the Newt Scamander and Grindelwald, or Gellert Grindelwald brickhead set from Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. You guys let me know what you thought of this review and what you thought of this video in the comments, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.